Hi, welcome to my channel, The Divine Storm 369. Thank you for being here. And I'm going to do a reading for you. So this is going to be a third-party reading, but it is going to be read through the perspective of the masculine energy. Okay, so we're going to take a look at how the masculine is feeling, his thoughts, his feelings towards the divine feminine energy and the karmic partner. Okay. Please keep in mind it is a general reading. Just take what resonates. Information for personal and private readings are down below each video, and those get much more in depth on all sides. Okay. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so I'm going to start off by pulling the masculine's energy here. Let's see who we're reading for. Okay. Spirit, please reveal to me the masculine energy in this reading. Okay. And Spirit, please reveal to me the feminine energy in this reading, the divine feminine, the soulmate. Okay. Show me their energy, at least how the masculine views them. Okay. And let's take a look at the karmic energy, how the masculine views them. Okay. So it's really interesting. I think that we've been having all of these cards come out a lot, actually. For the masculine energy, we do have Temperance here. Okay. So Sagittarius energy. And for this masculine, I think that, I'm really feeling like this masculine is sad. Like they seem really sad. Their demeanor seems really low, really down. And I think that you sense it around them. That there's just something that they're feeling really down about, that they're feeling sad about. This masculine, I think, has problems with intimacy. So right off the bat, Spirit is telling me they have problems with intimacy. They have problems with commitment. They have problems with taking action. And all of this is stemmed back to issues with intimacy, okay? Feeling intimate, feeling connected. They might also have like sexual issues, and it stems back from a fear of intimacy, problems with intimacy. Okay, so this person kind of backs away or even like shies away at times with, sexual interaction, sexual contact, because they do have that fear inside of them of intimacy. So even if they are committed, there is that fear still at play. At times, this person really has a problem with moderation, with being able to control their behavior, control themselves. Okay, this is a masculine who struggles with those things. So let's get some more cards here for their energy. Spirit, tell me more about the masculine's energy here. Okay, we got autumn and harvest. Sorry about that. So really, we see autumn coming out here, and it is autumn, right? So there's timing here, and we have harvest. Okay, so I think that one thing that Spirit is telling me is that this masculine has lost a lot of opportunities for growth in their life, for abundance in their life, and it's because of their issues with moderation, their issues with impulsiveness. Okay, so they've made a lot of rash decisions. They have had a hard time with moderation in the past. This could even be drinking as well. Okay, and they've really lost a lot of abundance that karmically, I think, was supposed to be theirs. But because of the decisions they've made and because of the problems with moderation, with temperament at times as well, you know, they really can be moody as well, is what I'm getting. Okay, this person can have a bad temper at times. At times it's hard to control themselves. And what Spirit is saying here is that they've really lost a lot of opportunities and abundance that was supposed to be theirs. Okay, but because of this energy, they really lost it, or, you know, it never came to fruition. So Spirit's saying, had they had been more cautious, had they have been more moderate, you know, more temperate, then they would have, you know, gained a lot more prosperity, a lot more abundance in their life, okay? All right, let's get another card. We're going to pull out this third party, or love triangle oracle. That's what it's called. Oh, ouch. And it just burned me. I really hope, and it kind of hurt, you guys. Like, it burned me right here. I hope that someone isn't being harmed in this relationship. Okay, if you feel in danger or like you're being harmed, you know, definitely get to a safe space right away. All right, let's take a look further at the masculine's energy here. Okay, so we got unexpected. Unexpected event, sudden change, unplanned love affair. Okay, so what I'm also seeing here is this masculine is actually in a commitment. All right, they are in a commitment with this divine feminine here, who could be a Taurus. All right, sun, moon, or rising, but they are committed to them. They might even be married to them. Okay, and again, here's this masculine's impulsivity getting them into trouble. Okay, that's really what I'm seeing here. There is this unexpected change, this unexpected shock in the situation now. And I'm seeing that the shock is coming from the karmic over here with the magician. Okay. And the shock involves a love affair. Okay. I do feel like it is a sexual affair. All right. With temperance and the magician. And it was unplanned. It was sudden. Okay, and this masculine did not think about it. They have problems moderating their thoughts. They have problems thinking before they act. And I think that that's a very well-known issue that they have. So let's get another card. All right, so we got tribe. Okay. So this person, this karmic energy, is definitely a friend. It's somebody that you know, feminine. It's somebody that might call themselves a friend of yours or a friend of this masculine's that's been hanging around. It's someone that you've seen quite regularly, is what Spirit is telling me. Okay. So yeah, that's who this person is. That's who the karmic is. All right. Let's take a look at the feminine energy. With the Hierophant here, you're very spiritual. You give great advice. That's one thing Spirit is telling me, feminine, is that you give really, really good advice. Like, people always come to you for advice because you're so relatable. And it's like you always know exactly what to do and what to say, right? That's what Spirit is telling me here. So yeah, this is also a very spiritual connection. Okay. And I think that you have very high standards, feminine, in regards to relationships, in regards to commitment. When you give your heart to someone, when you commit to someone, you commit wholeheartedly. It's not half-assed, right? It's not like sometimes I'm committed, sometimes I'm not. No, it's not like that at all. Okay. So I'm feeling here like this mistake this masculine has had is a big deal. All right. And for this feminine, they may not even know about it yet, but this person has been around you. Okay. Let's get another card here. Okay. So we got the past, lack, and suffering. So, feminine, you are someone who is very spiritual because you've been through a lot in your life. And I feel like you've been through moments in your life where you didn't have much, where you were in poverty, where you were suffering, where you were definitely in a lack mentality and a lack state, right? And it definitely has made you more spiritual. It's made you more connected to spirit, connected to God on your own terms. And it's built a personal relationship that you have with spirit, with God. And I think that that's another reason why you give such good advice. Okay. But I'm also seeing that you've been suffering here in this commitment. You're suffering because you're questioning this masculine's ability to commit, their ability to build intimacy, their ability not to fuck up, right? Basically, that's how you're feeling. So you're questioning that. You're like, can they even do this? I don't know. I have a feeling this is not the first time they've done something like this. Okay, let's get another card for the feminine. So feminine, you feel like you've been suffering here in this connection. We got transformation. All right, so you, feminine, have been going through a deep personal transformation through suffering. And I think that's been a theme in your life. I think that you've been through so many deep and personal transformations through suffering, right? Is what I'm seeing, through suffering, through pain, and through lack, and through betrayal, and people doubting you, and people not believing in you. And each time it's brought you this deep personal transformation, very Scorpio energy. Okay. And that's what I'm seeing happening right now. But with each deep personal transformation, with each level of suffering, I'm seeing that you grew closer to spirit, you grew closer to God, and your relationship transformed in that way too, spiritually. Okay, you became more wise because you went through more, you've experienced more. All right. So this has been your own personal journey, and everyone's journey is different. So let's go ahead and get another card. And I'm seeing that you've been suffering throughout this commitment. All right, we got signs. So feminine, you have been receiving signs about this relationship that you can no longer ignore. All right, that is just facts here. You've been seeing them constantly. And I feel like you've also been seeing the number 5. The number 5 has been haunting you. Maybe you've been seeing just 5 or 555, but 5 is the number of change. And I think that you probably already know this. The feminine I'm talking to already knows this very well, because I bet you for you, 555 is a very deep and personal number for you. It signifies change and transformation. So it's no surprise to me that the number 5 follows this feminine around. Honestly, like, this is part of your blueprint. This is part of who you are and how you grow as a soul. And everyone's journey is different, but nobody's journey is without pain. Nobody's journey is without suffering. And that's the one thing we all have in common as well. And yeah, some people do suffer more than others. Okay. But who is to judge, that level of suffering, right? Like, one person cannot describe how another person suffers, right? Like we just, it's almost indescribable, the difference in the way that we feel pain as human beings. And so, like I said, everyone's journey is different, but not everyone's pain is the same, right? Anyways, yeah, everyone's journey is different. And we might all be on a spiritual journey, but we don't all suffer the same, right? We don't all learn and transform in the same way, is what I'm talking about. So while everyone's journey is different, we all suffer on that journey. Okay, but we all suffer differently because we're all meant to learn different lessons. That's what I meant to say. Okay, so let's go ahead and keep going. Let's take a look at this karmic's energy here. Feminine, you might also be seeing signs of elephants, believe it or not, you know, and really elephants represent good luck, good fortune, a change in your fortune, a change in your luck. We have the Magician for the karmic energy. This is Aries energy. Okay. Why do I feel like in this karmic energy that this is a situation that really this karmic had created, manipulated, and created? Okay. So this karmic had somehow really created this situation between her and the masculine. How did that happen? How did they create this situation? Let's see. How did this karmic create the situation? Okay, we got the feminine. Okay, so this is really manipulation of the feminine energies. Okay. I do feel like this masculine was really tempted into this situation. Get another card here. And there's deception. There's a lot of deception here as well. Okay. So this karmic has tempted this masculine. This karmic has lied to this masculine. This karmic has baited this masculine sexually. Get another card here for the karmic energy. All right, this karmic lies. They're very deceptive, okay, is what I'm seeing here. We got the heart leads in reverse, and there's an arrow pointing downwards, okay, showing that it's not really the heart that's leading. They might say that it's a heart that's leading, but it's not, okay? This is pointing down south. There's something else that's leading here. So I'm feeling that for this karmic, for some reason, there is like this need or this want to be with this masculine, to sleep with this masculine. Like, we'll get into why, but that's what I'm seeing. Like, they wanted this masculine. They wanted to be with them. They wanted to sleep with them. For whatever reason, we have here following their heart, choosing to be happy, no longer hiding their feelings, and it came out in reverse. So Spirit is saying, no, it's not their heart that they're following. Okay, they're following something else, okay? They're following like sexual urges is what I'm seeing here, and they're baiting this masculine in that way. So let's get another card for their energy towards the masculine. Yeah, victim. Okay. So I feel like, yeah, this karmic, it's like they know how to use like their feminine energy to bait and seduce masculines. Okay, that's in that way they feel like they can get what they want. For some reason they wanted to do this with this masculine, but what is it that they wanted? What was the intention here? That's what I'm curious about. That's what we're gonna ask. So let's take a look. Okay, so this is someone who looks for love in other people instead of in themselves. This is someone who really is desperately trying to get someone to fall in love with them. And it's like They're trying to get someone to like accidentally fall in love with them. Like they manipulate them, they bait them, they seduce them into a situation or into a mistake, right? Like this masculine, they see it as a mistake. And this karmic has baited that, right? They seduced them into the situation. Yeah, this masculine's a big boy. I know they could say no, but this is someone who has problems with moderation. This is someone who actually literally has a problem saying no and knowing when their limit is and knowing when to stop. This is probably the type of masculine who, like, when they do drink or whatever, they would just completely go overboard and have like 30 beers. I don't know, because they don't know when to tell themselves no, and they don't know when to stop. They don't know where that line is, and it becomes blurred in the moment for them. So this karmic really played on that. They're looking for love through someone else instead of looking for love in themselves. So it's almost like they're trying to trick and trap and bait someone into loving them, when that's not the way to fall in love, and it's not organic. And even though they're telling themselves that that's what their heart wants, Holy Spirit is saying that's not actually their heart speaking. That's insecurity, that is lust, that is jealousy, that's a lot of different things, but it is not love. And that's what Spirit wants to make very clear. Okay. So let's go ahead and take a look at the masculine's thoughts towards his divine feminine here. Okay, what is he thinking about his feminine? Okay, so here we got the Ace of Wands. Wow, look at that. So this masculine with his feminine, they do want a new beginning, okay? They want passion. They want creativity. They feel ambition. They feel drive. They feel determined to have a new beginning with their feminine, okay? This is what is on their mind, and it is the only thing on their mind, okay? I also feel like this masculine could be being very overly sexual with their feminine right now, their soulmate, because what I'm seeing here is internally, it's like they're trying to compensate for the mistake that they made. And it's not that they don't really feel that desire towards you. They do. They absolutely do. But a part of that is some guilt. Okay, there is some guilt there. There is some compensation there. Okay. They realize they've made a mistake. And why do I feel like that realization actually kind of turns them on in a way towards you? I'm not sure what that is, but that's what I'm getting here. But anyways, that realization, and like it makes them want to be with you even more, but also a small part of that's guilt, and they don't know how to handle these feelings that are coming up right now, the guilt, the shame, feeling foolish, right? Feeling like they betrayed their feminine. Okay. So yeah. And it's with that acknowledgement that there's been a mistake made. Okay. It's with that acknowledgement. I have Aries energy all over this board here. Let's keep going for their thoughts towards their feminine. And you know what? Let's go ahead and pull the emotions. Knight of Cups, and we're going to go ahead and pull the intentions. Move these over so you guys can see them. All right, so we got the Seven of Wands, intentions. And let's get the actions that they want to take towards their feminine. We got the Four of Pentacles, the actions. Okay. So, yeah, you know, and with the Ace of Wands on their mind, they're like, how can I have this new beginning? Right? Like, how can I show my feminine? How can I express to my feminine that I really love them, that I really want them, that they are really the one in my heart? How can I show them and express them that I'm sorry, that I made a mistake, and that I know that? I need to show them that. I need to express that. I need to tell them that, right? So that's really what's going on their mind right now. And with the Seven of Wands here in their intentions, they're defensive about what has happened. They're defensive about the karmic, the relationship. Okay. But at the same time, they're being very overly sexual. They're giving you a lot of attention because there is guilt there. Okay. There is sadness there. There is a realization of betrayal there, and that they are the one who's done this. Okay. There's regret. There's sorrow. We have Four of Pentacles, you know, and the actions they want to take. So they're holding on to you, feminine, and they don't want to let go, but they're also holding on to this secret. So let's take a look further at their thoughts towards you, feminine, with this Ace of Wands. Okay. So we got self-care energy here. This person is really, honestly, they're kind of in an energy of self-hatred right now. I'm not going to lie. I felt that earlier, and I still feel that from this person. They are really highly disappointed in themselves. They feel like, you know, and they're disappointed in themselves because they feel like they lost control and they need more self-control. They also feel like it's very hard to care about themselves in the way that they should, and the way that they're trying to heal and do when they make mistakes like this, foolish mistakes, when they hurt the person they love. This person's own worst enemy is themselves, because they continuously hurt the people they love over and over and over. And so it's very hard for them to love themselves. They're like, why can't I just say no? Why can't I hold back? Why do I have these issues with being impulsive, with not thinking things all the way through? They feel like there's something wrong with them. They feel defective in a lot of ways. Okay. And in a lot of ways, they feel like you're way too good for them. So let's get another card here for their thoughts towards the feminine. Okay, we got Siren. Okay. So yeah, this masculine is very destructive behavior, and they know it. It's come into their awareness, right? They have the idea, and it's hard for them to care about themselves. They have been playing with fire. They tell themselves that they are wrecking something beautiful, something good, their love, what they truly want. They're destroying it because they can't stop playing with fire, and they can't say no. And it's so hard for them to resist these impulsivities. They truly have a problem with it. And I feel that this particular masculine might actually need help with that, getting their impulses under control. Okay. Excuse me. All right. So let's see what Spirit wants to tell the feminine about these thoughts the masculine has about them. All right, feminine, we got prosperity. All right. So there is like an abundance of love. All right. And Spirit is just saying, follow your intuition. You are being blessed through your intuition. Okay. And you're able to manifest your dreams into reality. But with this masculine, they're in a lack mentality. They're having problems manifesting what they actually want. And I think that they actually have a tendency to manifest the opposite in their life. And it shows. A lot of times this masculine's life is a complete mess. And, you know, it's because of the mindset. It's because of the mentality. What you think about, you really can bring about. And they're attracting that lack to themselves, the suffering to themselves. Okay, what is the masculine's emotions towards their feminine, their soulmate? How do they feel towards their feminine? We got more wands energy. We got the 9 of wands. Okay. So with the wands energy, we got Sagittarius here. They don't want to give up, feminine. They're not ready to give up on this love. They're not ready to give up on this relationship. I'm seeing so much red here. This masculine probably loves the color red, and I feel like you might wear the color red and they might actually compliment you extra on that red color, right? But we also had this Knight of Cups that was out here for the masculine's emotions towards you. So they do love you. It is genuine and they don't want to give up. And I think that they might wear a lot of blue. I'm seeing red for you. I'm seeing blue for them. So they don't want to give up. And they know that now it's an issue to where they need to prove they're genuine. They need to prove that this is really where their heart lies. Okay. So that's the issue here. All right. And we got the 9 with the 1. This is the 10 of Wands as well. Okay. So they feel there's definitely a lot that they're suppressing. There's a lot that they're holding back from you. They're holding back how a lot of their feelings towards themselves, this guilt. They're really carrying this burden. It's become a burden on their shoulders. It's become a very heavy weight. And this masculine is very tired of carrying it. And so they're trying to release it by compensating for what they've done, trying to make up for what they've done without saying it, without telling you, without actually releasing that energy vocally in that way. Okay, but yet here they are at the end of the day, feeling more tired, feeling more worried. Okay. So let's get another card here. Okay, so soul ties. So feminine, they feel like your souls are forever entwined into one, that they're still holding on to you with all of their heart, all of their soul. Okay, and the only thing they want from you is a loving reunion. Okay, they want you to know that they do care for you. All right. So that's the main thing on their heart, is letting you know that. And again, part of that is that guilt. But that's also genuine. Please understand, just because there's guilt doesn't mean it's not genuine. Of course they're going to feel guilty for what they've done. They did something to hurt you, and it wasn't purposely to hurt you, but it did hurt you. So of course there's going to be guilt there. So let's get another card for the emotions they feel towards you. All right, so we got hotel, secret meetings, intimate encounters. All right, so this masculine had actually been seeing this karmic pretty regularly. Okay, I feel that they were meeting at a hotel. Okay, there was sexual encounters between them. So this was a pretty regular basis. And that's why this masculine does feel so much regret, so much remorse. It's very hard for them to carry this guilt. Okay. And it's not that I'm making excuses for this person. I don't know this person, right? Like, I'm just reading the tarot. So yeah, sometimes I get comments that say that and I'm like, what? You're the one who knows the person. I don't, right? I'm just reading the tarot. But anyways, like, yeah, so this was a regular thing. Okay, it happened frequently. There was sexual activity, and There was hooking up involved at a hotel, very destructive behavior. And this masculine was playing with fire through this sense, and they know that. They know that in their heart. Okay, so let's take a look at the emotions that they feel, okay, towards their feminine. Or I'm sorry, the intentions. What do they actually want? What do they actually want here? Okay, we got justice. So honestly, their soul, their spirit is longing to tell the truth, to set this burden free off of their back, off of their heart. Okay, the truth always sets you free. All right, and that is justice. They're tired of the burden, they're tired of the boundary. They just want to release it. They really want to tell the truth, okay? So why don't they? Why don't they just let it out, right? Okay, we got changed because look at this feminine with their suitcases walking away. They're afraid you're going to walk away from them. They're afraid that this relationship will be over right away. And they feel they don't have the courage to face that. They don't have the courage to face losing you. They don't have the courage to face that they destroyed this relationship by playing with fire. Okay, they don't have the courage to face, and I feel like they call themselves a homewrecker. Like, they don't have the courage to face feeling that. Okay, they don't, but you know, again, if they didn't have the courage to face it, they shouldn't have made the decisions that they made. Now they don't have a choice. They have to face it. And the only way to face it is to face it with truth. So let's take a look further at the intentions here. Yeah, illusion. Okay. So they don't want to tell you the truth. They want to keep hiding this. They're afraid you're going to walk away from them. They are afraid you're going to pack 2 suitcases and walk out that door, feminine. That's exactly what they're afraid of. They don't want to lose you. Okay. And in a way, it's like I almost feel bad for this person because they do have such a problem with controlling their impulses. Like, it almost feels like something they may need help with or medication for. So in a way, I do like kind of feel for this person. It's almost like they couldn't really control what happened. Let's take a look at the actions. Okay, that they are going to take towards you, feminine. What actions will they take? All right, we have the 3 of Wands. All right, so they're planning. All right, they're planning. They don't want it to be over. Okay, so they're trying to come up with a plan. What can I do to show my feminine that I'm not a lost cause, that I really do care about them, right? That, you know, I love them, that I want to be with them, that I'm sorry, that I regret what I've done in the past, and that I care, that I really truly care about this relationship. What can I do to show them that? This is what they're trying to figure out. And another card here for the actions. Okay. So yeah, confused, Neptune energy, deceit, okay? So they're caught in between truth and a lie. They don't know if they're going to solve this by being truthful or solve this by lying, because they feel like if they do tell the truth, there's a chance you're going to walk out on them. Okay, that's a big chance. So they don't know if that's a chance they really want to take. This is lying energy, feminine. So they're considering lying to you about this. You might have to find the receipts, okay? Because let me tell you, there is hotel receipts between this masculine and this person. If this is your reading, you'll find them. Okay, so that's another reason. We got stringing you along. This wanted to pop over, okay? So yeah, they're not ready to come clean, okay? They're not ready to. All right, so this is feminine, finding the truth. You're going to have to find that truth out on your own. And I think For this feminine, it's something that is known in your intuition. All right, so what does the masculine want to say to this feminine? I want to be authentic. I am no longer afraid. I'm trying not to be afraid. I'm trying to be authentic. I'm trying to work up the nerve to tell you the truth, okay, feminine? Okay, I'm trying. It's scary. Okay, I'm afraid of losing you. That's what I'm afraid of. I'm afraid of losing love forever. All right, so I want to be authentic. I don't want to lie. Please know that. So that's what this masculine is saying to their feminine. How does the masculine think about the karmic? What the heck is going on with this karmic? You know, this masculine thinks this karmic is a little bit crazy. I'm just going to say it. It's this masculine's words, not mine. Okay, so they've probably called this karmic crazy to you before. That's another thing Spirit is telling me. Okay, so yeah, they're trying to just hold on to you, the actions they want to take. Let's go ahead and take a look at the karmic energy. All right, Spirit, please reveal to me the karmic. How does the masculine think? What is his thoughts about the karmic partner? All right, what do we got here? Oh my gosh, what did I tell you guys? You guys already know the moon in reverse is like questioning someone's mental capacity. It's questioning literally if someone is crazy. This masculine is literally questioning if they're crazy. I have Cancerian energy here. They're like, this karmic, there's something off about them. Okay. And now I'm seeing that, right? I'm looking past the baiting and the seducing and the seduction and the, you know, all of that. And you know what? There's something that feels very off about this karmic's mental state. I think they might be a little bit loopy. That's what they're saying here, just a little loopy. Okay. So let's get a clarifier for their thoughts on the karmic. Okay, this karmic's very emotional. All right, they have maybe even too many emotions at times. All right, so their mood is very up and down, very back and forth. One moment they're very happy, the next moment they're upset, they're crying. The next moment, you know, they're ecstatic. Like, it's a lot to keep up with. And this karmic's extremely sensitive. They're extremely moody. The littlest things will like set them off. And part of that is manipulation. They're trying to manipulate the masculine's emotions. So they do this in like a way where they, you know, act very, very sensitive to everything he says, right? So let's get another card here for the way the masculine thinks towards the karmic. Hot and cold. Okay. So this masculine really, they send mixed signals to this karmic, all right? So yeah, there's been a continuing thing between them, but I can tell you that it's this masculine does tell them no. So it's like a thing where, you know, they're contacting them, they're trying to seduce them. This masculine is saying no, but then they end up going with it anyways. And it's because of the problems with their impulse. Like I said, they might actually need some additional help getting that under control for this masculine, okay? So what is their emotions towards the karmic and what has occurred here in this situation? Like, how do they even feel about this? So let's take a look. All right, we got the Hierophant in reverse. So this masculine feels that they are already committed. Okay, they're already in a committed relationship or a marriage. And there's no room for anyone else here. They feel like this karmic, honestly, you guys, reading it straight up, They see this karmic as someone who has no morals, no values, no integrity, and a little bit crazy. And I'm sorry, I know that sounds like I'm bashing someone. I promise you I'm not. We have the moon in reverse and the Hierophant in reverse, okay? I'm just telling you what this masculine thinks about this karmic. And unfortunately, he has used this karmic because this karmic allowed themselves to be used. As a matter of fact, they begged to be used. Okay, I'm sorry. I know that sounds horrible, but that's the way this, I'm channeling the masculine's energy. They're like, listen, they wanted me to use them. You know, they begged me to use them. Like, I don't know what they want from me. That's what they're saying here. They're confused because of the way this karmic acted, coming on so overly strong to them. And this masculine's like, you know what? I think they're a little crazy. Okay. And that's true. They really do think that. Okay. And yeah, this karmic, they do have some mental issues. So let's get another card for the emotions here. Yeah, so they feel like this karmic is fake. It's all a facade. All right. That's what he's getting here. It's all a facade. All right. They're two-faced. He honestly doesn't know what to think because of the moodiness. This karmic does come across as two-faced because their moods are so back and forth and up and down, and it happens so quickly. Okay. Let's get another card here. Again, with the back and forth, the hot and cold, mixed signals here. Not making any decision, not knowing what they want, okay? Telling the karmic no, but then following through in action. So, you know, that's, again, impulsivity. And I think this masculine's very, very ashamed of that because they don't quite understand it themselves. So if you ask this masculine, why'd you do this? You know, you say they're crazy, all of this stuff. They're going to be like, I don't know. Like, I really don't know why I did it. Like, I'm sorry. And they might show a lot of emotions and, you know, you might believe them. And it's because they're telling the truth. They really don't know why they have such a hard time saying no and putting those boundaries up. They don't understand that they have a problem with impulsivity. They have a problem with saying no. They have a problem with shutting people and places and things and ideas down sometimes. They really do. They have a problem with peer pressure, I bet you, as well. So let's take a look at the intentions that they feel. What do they want from this karmic at the end of the day, right? Okay, we got the 6 of Wands. All right, so what they want from this karmic is just to recognize the relationship for what it is, to recognize that this masculine is already committed, to recognize that there is no more room in his life for anyone other than his feminine. Okay, we have a lot of fire energy here, I just want to say. We also have Cancer energy here, and we have a lot of Taurus here. Okay, but they're like, please, please, karmic, recognize that I'm committed and I cannot be committed to you. I cannot have a relationship with you. And I don't want to continue on with this facade. I don't want to continue going back and forth. Okay. Please recognize and respect how I feel. This is how they're feeling towards the karmic. This is what they want. They want the karmic to recognize they're in a relationship, they're married, respect that. Okay, and stop coming on to them. Stop taking advantage of them. Stop treating them like a toy, right? So let's get another card for what they want from the karmic. All right. So look, we got reflection in reverse. I really truly feel like this masculine never wants to see this karmic again. And they want to make that very clear. And they want this karmic to respect that. They're like, respect the fact that I never want to see you again after all the deception. Okay, please. You're no good for me, right? Like, this was not good. All right. And look, fear. This is like, I'm afraid I'm going to lose the love of my life. I'm afraid I'm going to lose my divine feminine. I've been losing sleep because of the guilt, because of the shame of what we've done together. Okay. And I don't want to remember it. I don't want to think about it. And as a matter of fact, please, I don't want to see you again. Just respect the fact that I'm taken. I'm married. I'm committed. Okay. Please, Karmic. So they're energetically and spiritually like begging this Karmic to just leave them alone spiritually, right? So what are the actions they're going to take towards the Karmic, if any? All right, King of Cups in reverse. They're going to get very cruel with this Karmic. They're going to get mean with this Karmic because the Karmic is just not understanding their wishes. So what I'm seeing here is, in order for this Karmic to really get what this masculine is saying, they're going to have to get very stern and maybe even cruel about it. Okay. And I'm sorry. I know that doesn't sound nice, but that's, you know, some people just cannot understand, you know, some people can't take no for an answer and won't. Okay. So freedom. All right. Freedom from the Karmic. And, you know, again, getting that message across in the best way that they can, being very forward and maybe even mean. They feel like that's the only way they know how to get the message across. Okay. So yeah, they're being logical. They're letting their mind lead. They're not following their heart. They're being logical in the situation, and they're not allowing the Karmic to lead them astray. So that's what they want you to know. Okay. They're afraid of being led astray again. So that's a definite here. How is the Karmic going to take this? Right? How are they going to take this? What are they going to do? Let's take a look. All right, so we got the 5 of Swords, betrayal. They're going to see it as a betrayal. They're going to see it as a stab in the back. Okay, they're not going to take it lightly. They're not going to take it easy. All right, they might even want some revenge, payback. Okay, we also got 5 of Wands, an argument, a fight, to get other people involved. All right, they might even reach out to this feminine. Okay, as revenge, as payback to the masculine. So yeah, they're going to get other people involved. Yeah, Queen of Wands, they're going to reach out to the feminine as payback. So whoever this feminine is, you could fully expect this Karmic to reach out to you, to give you a sob story, to tell you all about what your masculine has done with them. But keep in mind, they're doing this out of revenge to your masculine because he cut off the communication, because he told them he doesn't want to talk to them anymore or see them anymore, because he asked them to please respect the fact that I'm committed. Okay. Maybe, yeah, he could have done that sooner, but you know, I'm just saying it is what it is now. Okay. So let's see what Spirit wants to tell you about this situation. All right, so we got leadership. We got relationship harmony. And patience. Okay, feminine. Whoever's watching. So leadership, okay, that's the first card that you got here. And this card is about, it is time for you to assume your leadership power and your position. And you know what? I think this is for the masculine too. It's time for you to recognize that you are a leader and to assume your position. Okay. It's time for you to learn how to lovingly guide others. And feminine, you are a loving guide. You are already a leader. So Spirit wants you to remember that you are a leader and you are meant to lovingly guide others in the right direction. So remember that purpose that you were put here on that earth for. We also have relationship harmony. Okay. We angels are opening the hearts of everyone involved here. Arguments and conflicts are being resolved now. And if they're being resolved now, this karmic isn't going to be able to cause more conflict because the angels are working on it. Things are already being resolved. Okay. And we also have patience. Okay. Your dreams, feminine and masculine, are blooming more rapidly than you even realize, but still, they need nurturing and patience. Okay. So, great love and the love of your dreams, the love of your life. Okay. It still needs nurturing, it still needs patience. Okay. And understanding. And everyone's hearts are being opened right now. Okay. In order to assume their position in the relationship. So whether that be guiding or being guided, okay? So it's actually going to turn out very beautiful. And I feel this masculine and feminine is going to end up being more intimate and more closer than they ever were before. And there's something about what's going on right now. Once you get through this, there will be no more problems with intimacy. Because this masculine, really, this is an important and divine lesson in moderation and saying no and controlling impulses. Okay, that's what they're learning here. So it's a good thing. So that's the reading that I have for you today. Thank you so much for being here. And if it resonated with you, or if you enjoyed the reading, you can leave me a like, share, subscribe, and a comment down below, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.